Join me this week as I travel to Boston and Atlanta and I visit Echo Bridge, the Atlanta Whitehouse, and 54 columns. Echo Bridge is one of those quirky places that I found on Atlas Obscura. It was not too far from where I was staying, but unfortunately it was raining the entire time I was there.
So this week, I'm at Echo Bridge, and I don't know if you can hear that, but that echo is really cool. This bridge was built in 1877, and at the time it was one of the longest arch style bridges in the country. It was actually the second largest arch style. So this is Hemlock Gorge, and this is actually the Charles River. Not too far from Boston and not too far from where I taught. It's in Newtown, Massachusetts, and it's really cool. It's got some cool scenes and stuff, but they actually even have a platform down here so you can come down here and actually play with the echoes. Let's see if we can catch some of this. That is cool. I hope those came out because that was cool. So it's actually pretty nice down here, as you can see. This is really cool. Barbie would love this. I wish she was here. And the echoes are cool. I hope they come out on the video.
So after I finished Boston, I had to hop on a plane in the middle of the week and fly to Atlanta. And this time I had a couple new places that I wanted to check out. One of the places was a sculpture garden called 54 Columns, and the other was a place called the Atlanta Whitehouse.
A guy named Fred Milani, he was an immigrant from Iran, and he fled there from Iran because of persecution and stuff, moved to the Atlanta area. He became a real estate agent and during the 1990s building boom and made a lot of money. And he wanted to build a 3/4 scale White House to pay tribute to the U.S. and the democracy that allowed him to become so rich. So this place has 16,500 square feet. That's huge. I wouldn't want to have to clean that. The exterior is exactly like 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, but the interior isn't. Although there are a few key replicas inside of it that are exactly like the original. For example, there's an Oval Office and has a desk that's very similar to what the president's desk looks like. There's a movie theater and even Lincoln's bedroom, and there's even a copy of the Emancipation Proclamation.
So I made it out of Boston, thank God. It was like in the 30s, it was cold, raining. I did get to manage to go by Echo Bridge, but I didn't really get to do a lot of other shooting because of that weather. So now I'm in Atlanta, back in the South, back in the warm weather. And so this is one of the places I wanted to stop by. It's a place called 54 Columns. And it's called that because there are 54 columns. And in 1 second, I'm gonna verify this because you know me and counting, So I'm in a part of Atlanta called the Old Fourth Ward. And this is a public art piece, and it was the person who did this is Saul LeWitt. And it was done in, I think, 1999. So Saul envisioned this as a nod to Atlanta City's downtown. The 54 columns, and they range from 10 to 20 feet tall. They actually take pictures of weddings here and do some other stuff as well. It's interesting. There's a marquee up here. I'm gonna go up and take a look at it and see what it says. It looks like some of this artwork is starting to show signs of age. Some of the cinder block is starting to peel off. There was some controversy about this when they did it. The controversy was a lot of the people in the neighborhood didn't like it, so actually what they did was they tried to plant dogwoods within the middle of it, but the city declared it a public art piece and therefore stopped that and took out all the dogwoods that were in here trying to hide this artwork.